Hey Virgo, it's Robin. Welcome to my channel, Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for July 2017. In the event that this does or does not resonate with you, please go check out your sun, moon, and or rising sign videos so you can get the most amount of information about all the energies surrounding you for the month of July. This could even be like the last 2 weeks of June, first 2 weeks of August, depending on what's happening for you right now. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. If you don't want to watch me do that, please feel free to fast forward. Alright, so what are the energies surrounding Virgo for the month of July? Virgo, work. Okay, hold on, I just need a second. Okay. What are the energies surrounding Virgo for the month of July? Travel, work, home, relationships. So I think we have about 3 more shuffles in there. Then we'll start pulling some cards and see what's up. For Virgo, my moon's in Virgo, so I get it. I feel like I've told you guys that before. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, one. Yeah, that middle one got some stuff to say. Alright, so we have the Page of Swords. The Queen of Wands is what's crossing you. The Ace of Cups, that's great. The Chariot in reverse. The 10 of Cups in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow, Virgo. The 4 of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse. The Knight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is not bad at all. So I feel like there's been a common theme with Virgos where for the last few months we've been talking about this. We've been talking about this feeling of getting over a breakup or getting over being left out in the cold in some way. So either, you know, this is about a loss of some sort that left you either financially drained or emotionally drained. And it caused a conflict in your life. So either a really bad breakup or, you know, being let go from a job or having to leave a job that, you know, the ending of the job didn't quite necessarily go the way you thought it was going to. But now, Virgos, the sun is smiling down upon you. This is also the card of children, so there might be children in the midst of some of you. This could be about trying to have children and being unsuccessful in it and now finding success. This is the card of hope and happiness and yes. So saying that like the energy surrounding you throughout July are that of goodness and well-being, and you know, whatever you want can be manifested. So that's a great card to have. And just saying that like the odds are in your favor now, like things are working for you. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is just saying that the King of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes be a dominant kind of energy, but I think that this is just saying that you guys are on top of your game, especially because Pentacles represent you. Pentacles represent earth signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this is just saying that like you're on top of your game, things are going really, really well. You know, you're moving in the right direction. Moving happily into the future. Whatever it was that caused you that major heartbreak, whether it was the loss of a job or the loss of a relationship, you've gotten over it. You're back on your feet. And I know that in other months we've talked about meeting people and new people coming into your life and, you know, opening doors for you and in terms of like your happiness and your well-being and all that good stuff. So here we have the Page of Swords. So I have a feeling that there's messages going back and forth between you and someone else. So whether it's a job, you know, messages back and forth between you and your boss, messages back and forth between you and your coworkers. If you've been putting your resume out into the world, this could be messages back and forth between you and somebody who has a job offer for you. But this could also be messages between you and whoever this person is, the Queen of Wands. So I think that for some Virgos, there's a Queen of Wands energy surrounding you, either a boss or a person that you are, who comes up in a romantic relationship as the Queen of Wands energy. So in a relationship setting, this would be somebody who's very intuitive, someone who's extraordinarily passionate, someone who's in touch with nature, somebody who has that same kind of earthy quality that a Virgo does, but like they counter, because remember, we got this card before, right? So the King of Pentacles in reverse is countered nicely, I would say, by this person. So it's like this person is someone that you work together harmoniously with, and there's a lot of messages going back and forth between you and this person. So whether it's a love interest or somebody that you work with, a boss, a coworker, you know, somebody who has, you know, somebody who has your resume and, you know, has looked it over and is saying, okay, I want to give you a job. Because this could be about work or relationships, but now we have kind of a more emotional relationship-y kind of card in the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like you get over this loss, and it was really emotionally devastating for you, and it meant feeling as though you were at an extreme loss. You know, whether, like I keep saying, it was financially or in a relationship, but you know, you got through it successfully, and now you're at a place where you're ready to open up again, and there's new opportunities for emotional fulfillment for you that are surrounding you right now. And what's great is that I think that you've taken them, and that's who this Queen of Wands energy is. So, you know, if this is about a relationship, you know, for those of you that are coupled, you know, you had this new opportunity, you took it, and you were working on a happily ever after with this person. That's what the Ten of Cups is. So it's like an end to the sorrow. It's the end to the sadness. It's finding your other half, finding your missing piece. You know, and even though it's in reverse, it's still a good card. It's still saying that, like, you know, you might not have had the marriage component of it, but you still had the happily ever after component of it, which was great. And that speaks the same for jobs, that, you know, once you got over the loss and devastation of having lost that job, you put yourself out there, and then you found something that worked for you, or you're in the process of finding something that works for you. Either way, it's about being emotionally open and finding your happiness, that the sadness is over. So the Chariot is what crowns this reading. It's the Chariot in reverse. So this is just saying that, like, sometimes things are going to feel as though they're not in your control, and especially in the month of July, because this is a 7. I believe the Chariot card is the card of Cancer, and right now we are in the period of time where the Sun is in Cancer. So this is just saying that there are going to be periods of time when you feel out of control. Don't let yourself become overbearing or beastly when it comes to trying to get things back into your control, because I know I've dealt with a lot of Virgos. I do love a Virgo. You know, a Virgo is a person, but Virgos have a tendency to like everything in its place because everything has a place, and how dare anything be out of its place. And so, like, Virgo, it's okay for things to get a little messy sometimes. That's fine. And, like, when it does start to get a little messy, don't put on that perfectionist quality that Virgos do and stress yourself out about it and get, you know, fired up about it. What's great is that this person is good at countering your energy, the person that's currently in, like, you know, in the sphere of your environment. So this is saying just, like, keep it simple, keep it balanced. You know, when you start to lose your head, bring it back together. You know, keep I want to say keep your wits about you, but, like, Virgos are really cool like that. They can keep their wits about them, but you just don't know that they're, like, stressing out. So it's just saying, like, don't stress. When things aren't in your control, there's no need to stress. It's okay. You know, they're going to come back together. Actually, the things that you perceive as being out of your control are actually in your control more so than you think they are. So just, just change your perception a little bit when you start to feel out of control. If you have to look away for a moment and to kind of reset your vision and then turn back, do it, because that's, that'll help. What we have here is the 10 of Pentacles in the future. So this 10 of Cups is going to turn right side up, and it's going to turn into a 10 of Pentacles. So this is saying success with the money. This is saying success with the job, success with the family, success with the relationship. This is success on the horizon. So something super awesome to look forward to, Virgo. This is fantastic. So it's just saying that everything that you're working so hard to achieve is coming to fruition. What's great is that, and this happened with the Cancer video too, there are only 2 major arcana cards here, but Virgo, you're not going through like a major life overhaul in the next month. You're really just kind of riding out this really, really good energy, and you're going to have a great summer. I mean, by the end of the month, we're looking at that 10 of Pentacles, and we're saying that, like, you get the job that you're applying for. You find the love that you're looking for. Your relationship gets even better. Like, everything is just going your way, and it's like touched by luck. And what's funny is that, and this goes back to the Chariot, perhaps what you're afraid of is that all of this good energy that you've manifested is something that you're going to lose. Because here we have the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles is all about holding on so hard to what we've worked for. So you get this new job and you're afraid of losing it, so you hold it real tight. Or you get into this relationship and you love it so much, you love this person so much, you appreciate them so much that you hold on to it real tight. And it's something surrounding your home, because we know that 4s in astrology are all about the home environment. So this is saying that, like, you're going to hold on real tight to those things, but what the Chariot card is saying is loosen up a bit. It's okay. You don't have to hold on so tight to all this stuff. It's there. It's not going away. You're not going to chase it away. It's here to stay. You worked really hard for it, and you deserve the spoils of, you deserve the spoils of the wealth that you've worked so hard to manifest. In your environment, we have the Magician. So I know that right side up, this card can sometimes be like a trickster card. But this is also just saying, I don't see a trickster in your midst. I think that everyone's being relatively honest with you about, I laugh because I have a lot of friends who are going through ridiculous situations right now with people who have lied to them about really, really outrageous stuff. And it just makes me think about online dating, and especially with the Page of Swords. If there are any of you that are out in the world online dating, I think that you're going to come into a period of time where you're meeting people who are a lot more honest about who they are. And who are wanting to offer you more like solid, stable kinds of relationships than maybe, you were being asked to be a part of before. But the Magician is also just saying that, like, you have more people around you who are also at the start of their journey. So this is, new journeys when it comes to relationships. If you're in a committed relationship, this is saying that, like, you have all the tools to make it the best that it can be. This is saying that, like, everything's going in your way, and you have all the tools that you need to make whatever it is that's going on in your life work. So if it's work, this is saying that, like, you're at, like, a really good, like, I don't know how else to say it. You're just at a really good place. Even though it's in reverse, it's still reading very much like just having all the tools that you need in order to be successful and be happy. And it's taken a long time for you to get there. Here we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is offering love. This is new offers. So, if it's the job, it's the new offer of the job. Perhaps it's someone at the job offering something to you in terms of a promotion or more responsibility. Or, it's not a pentacle, but we can still possibly say, like, more money. Customarily, this card is more about emotions. So this is somebody coming into the picture and offering you their love. So like I said before, if you are an unattached Virgo, this is somebody who's coming in and saying, hey, Virgo, I want to be with you. But if you are someone who is attached, this is just saying that, hey, you're looking good to me. Like, even more commitment from your partner. And here we have the Ace of Swords in the outcome, which is in reverse, but still good. So I think that perhaps over the course of the month, there might be some miscommunications with certain things. But all in all, it's still not a bad card. It's still opening up lines of new communication with people or entities. So if we're talking about, obviously, this could be the job. Swords sometimes talk about legalities. So if there's paperwork that you have to sign, if you're moving in with someone and you're signing a lease with them, or if you're getting married and you're signing marriage papers, and this is also in reverse, saying that maybe this is just stuff that's on the table right now, that it's not necessarily something that you're going to be doing in the month of July, but that these are the talks that are going on. So, if you got a new job, this is about signing the paperwork at HR. This is about, figuring out your paycheck and all that kind of stuff. So, this is a good month for happily ever afters. Yeah, like there's not any stress here. It's not. Let's see about that 10 of Pentacles. We got more energy about the 10, or more messages about the 10 of Pentacles. There's nothing here that's like, oh wow, Virgo, you really need to look out for this. Excuse me. The only thing that I'd say is when it comes to the Chariot, like, don't hold on so tightly. There's no need to. You can loosen up a bit. It's okay. Nothing's going to go away. You worked really hard for this, and now the universe is rewarding you. So enjoy it. Enjoy this, like, really flouncy, fun summer that you're about to have. I mean, you have the 10 of Pentacles and you have the 10 of Cups. Holy shit, Virgo. That's fucking awesome. And, like, you have the Ace of Cups. I keep looking at that 10 of Pentacles, though, because, I mean, that's really the card. It's just saying that, like, relationship is going well, work is going well. Knight of Cups is like, have a fucking drink. Enjoy your summer. Ace of Cups is like, your cup gonna be runneth over. Drink your wine. Have your good times. Alright, let's see. It's time to have fun, Virgo. You've worked hard enough. You've stressed out enough. You've been brokenhearted enough. You've been wondering when this person's gonna come in enough. Now it's saying, let go. It's saying, let go. If this person hasn't come in yet, the Chariot is saying they will let go. If you haven't gotten that call back from the job that you applied for yet, the Chariot is saying, let go. Something else is going to come in if that's the case. And the Magician is saying that you're right at the start of something new. You're right at the start. You have 2 10s here. So we have, enjoy this period of time as something, new things are coming in, new beginnings for happiness. It's fantastic. Like, that couldn't be better. All right, so I'm going to shut up for a second and shuffle these cards and see what we can find out about that 10 of Pentacles. All right. 3 more shuffles. Whoa. Okay. That card kind of fell out, so that's the Tower. I feel like that's where a lot of Virgos have been. The key. Oh, you're out of the Tower now, babe. Babe. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, like I said, this is good. This came up for the, for Cancers, too, the Cloud card, which is, alright, I want one more card for this one, because what's on the good side of the clouds? Because there's 2 clouds in the Cloud card. It's the dark clouds and the light clouds. Yep. Nice. Nice. So, what we have here is the Ten of Pentacles is saying that you've come through a period of time where you felt maybe like isolated. Can you stop, please? Sorry, I didn't realize that I'm watching my brother's dog for the week, and I didn't realize that she was licking the top of my laptop, so the laptop was like shaking up and down. I'm really sorry. Okay, stop, Riley. Goodness. She's so cute. She's so tiny. She looks like a teddy bear come to life. Anyway, yeah, she was licking the top of the laptop, and I didn't realize that it was like shaking the screen. So, and I'm still relatively new to this and don't know how to do things like edit. So you just get it freehand. So yeah, so here we go. It's so this is for the Ten of Pentacles. Now she's just laying down on my blanket. All right, so we have the Tower card and we have the Key. So it's like some of you felt as though you were isolated from the world, and it was a kind of an isolation, like a self-imposed isolation, and it was fine to be there for a while, but you've come into a place where you don't want to be there anymore, and in fact you found the key that unlocked yourself from that tower, and now you're out into the world, and in fact those days are behind you. That's what this is saying. So the key and the tower are both on the dark side of the card, so it's just saying that like that's behind you, that's old you, and in fact what's coming to you is this. It's a happy life. So the tree is all about life. It's about the life that you create with someone else. It's about all of the, you know, all of the color that comes with a good life, all of the happiness. And then we have here the Woman card, which either this speaks to you as a female and saying that you are going to have all this, or if you, you know, depending on your preference, it could be that this female comes into your life and shakes things up a bit in a good way. So I mean, Virgo, you guys have an amazing spread here. I wish that I could, you know, like it's all good. It's really, and this was the same for the energy of the, same as the energy for the Cancerian reading, that it's all like very fun and summer, and the energy is just very, very light and airy, for lack of a better way of saying it, that, you know, the energy is just saying, like, enjoy the summer. You have so much happiness. You have that Ten of Cups. You have that Ten of Pentacles. You have two aces. I mean, there's new opportunities surrounding you. There's happiness and abundance surrounding you. There's good people, you know, good food, good wine, good energy, you know, good everything. So just enjoy this month, and don't, you know, if you're feeling like it's too good to be true and you want to hold on to it, let go. Just let go. Okay, Virgo? It's okay. You're allowed to enjoy this without overanalyzing it. You're allowed to just have a good time without their mourning, you know, mourning the loss of the good time. Let go. It's okay. You're allowed to. I give you permission. I give myself permission as a Virgo moon. Whoa! Alright. That one just flew out. Messenger of Emotion is the card that fell out of the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. So, Messenger of Emotion. It says here, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving, with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. So let's see what it says in the book. The Messenger of Emotion is the equivalent of the Page of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So, situations. This is the beginning of an emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a letter, a call, or a text or email conveying feelings that you hadn't realized were developing. A friend or colleague may provide you with information that generates an emotional reaction from you. It's safe to let your feelings show. Sparks of intuition give you insight into a situation. People, a very gentle and loving person who has only the kindest of intentions, someone who wants to open his or her heart to others, but feels shy or uncertain about doing so, an avid daydreamer, an intuitive youth, romantic but inexperienced, artistic and sensitive. Additional meanings of this card: invitations to events, giving or receiving an apology, revelatory sleeping dreams. So once again, we didn't talk about this before, but this makes a lot of sense. You could be getting a lot of invitations to things, a lot of messages back and forth. The person that they're talking about in this card could be a Page of Swords, because we know that swords are all about communication. So this is somebody, you'll notice that his face is away from the sword, so it's almost like he's not looking at what's logical. He's got his head in the clouds a little bit. So, you know, this is somebody who's conveying their emotions to you, conveying their wants and needs and those kinds of things. And what's interesting is that the Magician card came up, and I said to you before that sometimes the Magician can be kind of a trickster. In this case, it can be an unexpected message from someone. You know, someone who's been in... Oh, wow, and the Knight of Cups is here too. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. So in your sphere, you know, there's a lot of different scenarios that could play out in these cards depending on what your situation is. But this could also very well speak of someone who's been around you for a long time. You know, could be Queen of Wands, could be Page of Swords. But either way, you know, so it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And what it's saying is that this person has been around you for a long time, and you had no idea that they had feelings for you, but they're about to express those feelings to you within the next few weeks. Yeah, like, that could be another scenario. So, I mean, Virgo, you're looking to have a pretty awesome July, and I'm super pumped for you guys. Either way, whatever the situation is, enjoy it. You have a lot of energy here that supports, you know, just having a good time, enjoying the people around you, enjoying how hard you've worked to get where you are. There's no major, like, there's no tower, there's no death card, there's no, like, imminent change. It's really just saying, like, you know, you're like the Ace of Swords, invitations, like, go to the parties, meet up with the friends. You're surrounded by a lot of different people, in fact. I mean, you have the Page, you have the Queen, you have the Magician, you have the Knight. So enjoy it. It's all there for you to enjoy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm super excited for the month ahead that you guys are about to have. If you want to email me, I always love to hear from you guys. So my email address is intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check out my website, intuitivetarotempath.com. And of course, as always, if you want to leave a message, I always love reading the comment section of these videos. So I enjoyed doing this so much for you, Virgo. I'm so excited for the month that you have ahead, and enjoy every second of it. Enjoy every second of this good, positive energy, and I'll see you guys in August. Bye.